nothing can beat it. Like I said, the legend is now real and it will be out this summer, so look for it around June to come out. You might even see it on the road. You might even be able to get inside of one. Who knows? Take it out for a ride, but that'd be a lot of fun. So this is a supercar, definitely in a whole nother category for us here at Nissan, and it is definitely all about performance. It's a performance machine, so I'm going to get right to it. Under the hood, you've got an all-new hand-built 3.8-liter twin turbocharged V6 engine, and that baby is going to kick out 480 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque. So that's a lot there for you under the hood. We've coupled that with a 6-speed dual clutch transmission that is going to be with paddle shifters because they respond so much more quickly than your standard foot clutch, and you are definitely in control with those paddle shifters. You could do some damage with them if you didn't know what you were doing. It's not a simulated thing, it's actually like Formula One paddle shifters there. Very quick for you. And another very cool thing about this car, it's the only vehicle in the world that features an independent rear transaxle with an all-wheel drive system. So given all of those things I just told you about, you're going to get some great stats like we have here on the GTR. Edmund's got 0 to 60 at 3.3 seconds. It does the quarter mile in 11.7, and if you really put the pedal to the metal, you're going to get up to that top speed of 193 miles an hour. So it's definitely, like I said, a performance machine. All the lines you see here are there for a reason as well. It actually spent a year in a wind tunnel and came out with a coefficient of drag of just 0.27. So that means the aerodynamics of this car are pretty darn near perfect. That's why you're not going to find it in a convertible or a four-door. This is the GTR. It's the way it's meant to be. It's all about performance and speed. Now I'm going to open up the door so you can take a peek inside. Why not light her up so you can see what she's all about. In there you see we've got tons of technology. It is a 2+2 seating configuration. Alcantara inserts there on those front seats to keep you from slipping and sliding around when you're taking turns in your GTR. Bolstered seats, great driver cockpit, everything you need right there at your fingertips. We've got Bluetooth technology there for you, and that screen in there is actually a pretty unique thing. It's not just for your navigation system that you do get standard touchscreen voice activated nav, but that screen also is a human interface, completely interactable touchscreen human interface. That means you can customize several different screens to give you the readouts that you want to see on each one. So if you're into tracking acceleration and braking on one screen, and then maybe on another you want to track your G's or your boost, or your miles per gallon, if you really wanted to. You can track all of that there on that custom screen. You design it to be the way you want it. They had that designed by some Sony designers, definitely video game inspired there for you. There's also an on-dash recorder, so you can record what you're doing, switch things up, and see if you can get better readouts the next time. There's also a tachometer for you. See if you can get that 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. Another nice thing about the GTR is it's not just for the racetrack. This is definitely a car for anyone, anytime, anywhere. So you can switch up the transmission if you wanted to. If you didn't want to use the paddle shifters and be in that sporty manual mode, you could pop it into automatic mode. You can also change up the suspension. So if you're in for easy ride, you can put it in comfort mode, or normal mode if you're just going to go get some groceries, or R mode for ultimate performance, which you would definitely use, I don't know, wherever you're going to get up to those top speeds. There's even a snow mode inside the GTR, so for those random occasions when it does snow here in Georgia, you can still take your GTR out. It's for anyone, anytime, anywhere. So that's a little bit about it. It's definitely a multi-dimensional performance machine. If you have any more questions about it, I'd love to answer. Oh, price. You probably want to know how much we are asking for this. So all that horsepower, 480 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. A legendary vehicle dating all the way back to 1969, first time in the US. We have brought it to you starting under $70,000, $69,850 for the GTR. There is a premium package available at $71,900, so for about $2,000 more, you're going to get your audio system upgraded to a Bose. You're going to get heated seats and a few more airbags. So that's the GTR. I'll tease you with that for now. You can always get a poster at our desk if you'd like to roll one of those up, take it home with you. There are also brochures at our desk that feature the GTR right up front. You can see those screens I was talking to you about with the readouts, so you can have all those stats there to refer back to you in case you forget.